Any man may easily do harm, but not every man can do good to another.
For to fear death, my friends, is only to think ourselves wise without really being wise. For it is to think that we know what we do not know. For no one knows whether death may not be the greatest good that can happen to man.
The first and best victory is to conquer self. True friendship can exist only between equals. Love is the name for our pursuit of wholeness, for our desire to be complete. How could they see anything but the shadows if they were never allowed to move their heads? Man is a being in search of meaning. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Books are immortal, sons defying their sires. The soul takes flight to the world that is invisible, but there arriving she is sure of bliss and forever dwells in paradise. Either we shall find what it is we are seeking, or at least we shall free ourselves from the persuasion that we know what we do not know. No wealth can ever make a bad man at peace with himself. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. No human thing is of serious importance. The difficulty, my friends, is not in avoiding death, but in avoiding unrighteousness, for that runs faster than death. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. He whom loves touches, not walks in darkness. The price of apathy towards public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. All I really know is the extent of my own ignorance. A dog has the soul of a philosopher. He was a wise man who invented God. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. All is flux. Nothing stays still. Poetry is nearer to vital truth than history. Knowledge is the food of the soul. Everything that deceives may be said to enchant.
Musical training is a more potent instrument than any other, because rhythm and harmony find their way into the inward places of the soul. Of all the animals, the boy is the most unmanageable. Monmakers are tiresome company, as they have no standard but cash value. This and no other is the root from. Ideas are the source of all things. Those who don't know must learn from those who do.
Musical innovation is full of danger to the state. For when modes of music change, the fundamental laws of the state always change with them. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We do not act rightly because we are excellent. In fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. Love is born into every human being. It calls back the halves of our original nature together. It tries to make one out of two and heal the wound of human nature.
I thought to myself, I am wiser than this man. Neither of us probably knows anything that is really good. But he thinks he has knowledge, when he has not, while I, having no knowledge, do not think I have. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world, but her education and her culture. At the beginning of the journey to the next world, one's education and culture can either provide the greatest assistance or else act as the greatest burden to the person who has just died. There is in every one of us, even those who seem to be most moderate, a type of desire that is terrible, wild, and lawless. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. Writing is the geometry of the soul. I would teach children music, physics, and philosophy, but most importantly music, for the patterns in music and all the arts are the keys to learning. A hero is born among 100. A wise man is found among 1,000. But an accomplished one might not be found even among 100,000 men. Have you ever sensed that our soul is immortal and never dies? For this feeling of wonder shows that you are a philosopher, since wonder is the only beginning of philosophy. Poets utter great and wise things which they do not themselves understand. Love is the pursuit of the whole. If a man can be properly said to love something, it must be clear that he feels affection for it as a whole and does not love part of it to the exclusion of the rest.